Hey everybody, welcome back to House of Jaiys. How's life? So, today we wanted to talk about the Cavs Clippers game yesterday.
Sucked.
We gotta give a little bit more than that.
It sucked.
Well,
In the words of Jeff Van Gundy's this game stinks. Let's play some Barry Gordy. Or no, Chuck Berry, my bad.
Chuck Berry. Well, of course, rest in peace to Chuck Berry. But, yeah, that game really did suck. Like, I don't know why they didn't. That was crazy. But, you know, Golden State did it just last week. So, I know you said you was reading somewhere that they had that ABC called, they called somebody?
No, the league called the Cavs.
Oh, the league called the Cavs. So,
Had some words for the Cavs.
had some words for the Cavs. Well, I wonder if they had some words for Golden State.
I hope so.
Because that would be...
That game sucked too.
Yeah, because that would be really messed up if they had words for the Cavs for sitting their big three, but no words for Golden State, who did the exact same thing just prior to this. I mean, the game was horrible. Like, it was like brick shot from both teams. And what made it even more alarming is the fact that the Clippers played their big three. And the game sucked that bad. Now, while watching the game, I did say that the Clippers would win by 30. Did I not?
Yeah.
They won by 30. But they should have been up by 30 a long time ago. Y'all were playing the Cavs second and third string. Y'all had y'all big three out there, but yet it took the fourth quarter. Took it to the fourth quarter for y'all to actually get up to the point where y'all were up by 30.
Yeah, the Clippers actually looked bad for a lot of that game. I know Blake Griffin had the 13 points in the third quarter. But dude, you scored all those points on Darren Williams and Channing Frye. It's like Darren Williams and Channing Frye. I mean, take nothing from them. They are, they're in the NBA for a reason. But seriously, Chris Paul didn't even hit a shot yesterday's game.
But then they were up there talking crap.
Like the Clippers, y'all ain't even going to get past the first round, just so you know.
So that is you're sticking that in the sand. The Clippers aren't going to get past the first round. All right. Now, so if the Clippers get past the first round, well, who would they be playing in the first round?
Right now they're playing Utah in the first round.
So you don't think they would beat Utah?
No.
What?
But Utah beat them in 7.
You think?
Yeah.
Okay.
And if they somehow did manage to beat Utah, they're getting swept in the second round by either Golden State or San Antonio. So if they beat the odds and made the second round, they'd swept in the second round. So.
I think they will make it past the first round if they're playing Utah. Like, okay,
no.
Right now Houston is where?
They're not beating Utah. Clippers not beating Utah.
I think they have
Utah beat them in 7. I mean, they can push them to 7 because Clippers got recent playoff experience, but I don't think they're beating Utah.
But I think they have a real shot. Nobody thought that the Clippers would get past San Antonio when Chris Paul made that shot.
And the Clippers, and they're fighting to get that 5th spot, before their half game up on OKC for that 6th spot. So if they fall to the 6th spot, then they're playing Houston.
Okay, now if they're playing Houston, I don't think they will get past the first round. But I think they have a shot against the Jazz. I do. Okay, well, if they play in the Jazz, your stick is in the sand that they're not going to beat the Jazz. That it may take it to 7.
Blake Griffin's already playing like he knows he's going to be leaving. Chris Paul, I don't know, maybe he's waiting on Carmelo to come. And DeAndre Jordan should have went to Dallas. DeAndre Jordan with Dallas, that would have been actually a nice squad.
Yeah, but they locked him in his house.
Either way, they're not getting past the first.
So I don't know how Blake Griffin thinking he gonna go. So where they gonna lock him in his house too?
No, the
Clippers are not above kidnapping.
No, the Clippers. No, they don't have the same. They don't have the same relationship with Blake Griffin as they do DeAndre Jordan. So they'll let Blake Griffin. They're not. They're not getting into Blake Griffin's house. He ain't gonna let that happen.
Well, I have to say allegedly. I don't want nobody trying to sue me for that. for saying that they are not above kidnapping.
Stick a fork in the Clippers. Clippers should have made a run when Durant got hurt. They didn't, and now they're, like I said, they're between the 5th and 6th seed. So, and they didn't look good. They beat the Cavs by 30 yesterday, but they didn't open the game. They didn't break the game open too late, and they looked very bad yesterday.
They did. It was really a boring game. Like, I found myself watching this game, and I'm like, what quarter is this again? It was really slow because there was so many bricks going up. And I'm talking about from both sides. Not just the Cavs side, okay? The Clippers had a bunch of bricks going up, and they played their big three. So there really was no excuse for that side. I mean, there's no excuse for the Cavs either because, I mean, you're in the NBA for a reason. But, I mean, they're bench players for a reason. So,
well,
you know what I mean?
J.R. Smith got signed to that long-term deal for the Cavs because we had no cap. We had no cap money to sign an outside player. So we already signed J.R. Iman Shumpert to his big deal. So, but I think Shumpert's getting traded in the offseason.
He probably will.
He's getting traded.
He hit one more brick. They're probably trying to throw it. No. Not that they could. But they could be.
JR had a crappy game yesterday too. I mean, I'll give him a pass because it was his 4th or 5th game back. But
JR is still working.
But after the Cavs game, I did read that LeBron went into the locker room, and I guess he had to talk with JR yesterday. I saw that when he went in the locker room to talk to JR, that everybody got silent, and LeBron was talking to him. So
I wonder what that talk was. To be a fly on the wall.
They had a picture. ESPN had a picture of it after the game, and LeBron was in a hoodie and just kind of looking and talking.
He was in a hoodie, like he was about to.
So,
hey, bro, let me talk to you.
Hopefully, it was to tell him, hey, get your shit together for real.
Hey, he's coming back. He has some things
I
get
that he's still good, but he was like 4 out of 17 though.
Yeah, that's bad. That is really bad.
Coming back or not, that's like 4 out of 7. Like
pretty bad. That's really bad. Yeah.
But I was more so looking for JR.
Well, I was more so looking for them to play Kevin Love because Kevin Love needs to play.
Well, Griffin said that they were going to sit Love yesterday's game regardless because they were going to.
I know they didn't want to play him in a back-to-back.
But regardless, yesterday Shump and JR should have been the leaders yesterday, and neither one of them.
But it wasn't a back-to-back. Today it's a back-to-back. They're going to be paying.
But neither one of them took a lead out there yesterday. So
yeah, they need to be able to take a lead.
Hopefully that's what LeBron talked to JR.
Derek Williams, everybody.
Derek Williams started off playing really well when he first got here, but he's kind of tailed off.
Yeah.
But I've noticed he's
Well, I'm hoping it all comes together in the playoffs and the finals, which is what we're really trying to.
Well, that's what they're banking on too.
That's what we're really.
They better hope it does come together like that.
Yeah. I mean, but okay. So this is the thing about the whole yesterday they did not play. So what do you think about that whole they didn't play because they're trying to rest players?
Well, Griffin said they talked to Griffin at the beginning of the game. He said that they weren't going to play Kevin Love because he wasn't going to play the both games the back to back, and he said Kyrie was out because Kyrie left the game before with the knee, and then he said they weren't going to play LeBron in the back to back either. So they said LeBron wasn't happy about not playing, but I guess they made a decision. So. I guess from Griffin's standpoint, he tried his best to justify it. Whether it is justified, I don't know. But I mean, I felt he gave a formidable argument, though. But the league still wasn't happy.
No, the league is not going to be happy. What was the joke? Who said the joke? Was it Jeff Van Gundy, or who was it? Well, they was talking about the NBA commercial with the Andersons got tickets to the game. And he said, well, if I'm the Andersons, I'm giving my tickets back.
That was Mike Jackson said that.
Okay. Well, I'm in tune to feel that because if I pay, regardless of it being the Clippers or whatever, but the Clippers are still a playoff contending team.
I felt Griffin.
So LeBron, what they should have did was they could have limited how much LeBron played, but LeBron should have played. If Kyrie's out because his knee is messed up, Love is out because they don't want, they're easing him back into playing. They didn't ease J.R. Smith back into playing.
If they put LeBron out there, he's going to play 40 minutes. You're not going to put LeBron out there and tell him to play 5-10 minutes. So that's why they're just like, no, you're just going to sit. You got to remember, LeBron's already played more minutes in his career than what Michael Jordan, Larry Bird. So if he's sitting, it's like, dude, you're sitting. You're not in there. You're sitting. That's it. If he's playing, he's playing.
No, you can do it though. You can do it. It's a matter of telling LeBron, sit down. I mean, at the end of the day, he was healthy, and I'm quite sure he felt the same way. I am healthy. I should be out there playing. Which is the same thing that everybody's saying about the All-Star game. Nobody was really playing, It was more so of, hey, he's going to the hoop. Everybody putting their hands up and letting them go ahead to the hoop because everybody's worried about, it wasn't
just in terms of the All-Star game. They are looking at ways to fix that, try to get the game more interesting.
Yeah, so it's kind of the same thing. When I pay my money, because we all know you pay a lot of money to go to the All-Star game. You paid a lot of money because the Clippers are a playoff contending team. Whether you believe they're going to make it out the first round or not, they are still a playoff contending team. It was a nationally televised game, which means, so yeah, LeBron should have played. I don't care if you play LeBron for the first quarter, sit him down for 2 and 3, and bring him back for the fourth. Or I don't care if you play LeBron 5 minutes each quarter.
I told you my theory. The Lakers probably paid the Cavs not to play them guys yesterday against the Clippers and play them against the Lakers, so they could smash the Lakers. So the Lakers could keep tanking the way that they're doing right now. That's my theory.
Okay, that's your theory. You think the Lakers said, "Hey, David Griffin, look, how about this?" Because it was kind of probably in the mindset that they were going to sit these players.
They probably did, and the Griffins probably like, nah, I don't know. We kind of like that number one side, and they probably passed them a bag. Like, here's a bag for you. Probably had a bag. Probably had a lot of money.
Because this is the thing. I would be more inclined to rest them if I'm gonna rest them. I'm resting them against the Lakers because the Lakers are not a playoff contending team. It's not national. It's the Lakers right now. Yes, the Lakers suck. And if I'm going to rest my players and let the second and third string get out there and run them up, that would be the team I'm going to do it. I'm not going to do it to or with a nationally televised game and a playoff contending team. No, I'm not. If LeBron want to play the whole game, this is what you do. You play with his ass, you let him play 5 or 6 minutes each quarter. If he wants to play the whole game, and then he'll feel like he played the whole game, but really in reality, he only played about 5 minutes each quarter.
Well, they mentioned during the game yesterday that Popovich has been doing this for years, and when Popovich, I think they said he did it when he did it in 2012 or 2013, he got fined, and I think he got fined a couple times, but he didn't care. He still did it.
Yeah, I know, and that's the thing.
And he set the precedent for it.
Right, he set the precedence for it, which should be stopped. The whole point of the NBA is I'm going to pay if I'm going to a game, I'm going to pay my money to go see the stars. Now, if you're hurt and there's something truly wrong with you, I understand. Okay, wow. That sucks. But I don't want to pay all of that money because them damn tickets was expensive, okay? I don't want to pay all of that money to go to a game and then you say, oh, the big three is sitting. Okay, 2 of them are legitimately hurt, but the third one isn't. And LeBron is the best player that everybody want to see anyway.
At the end of the day, they're going to keep doing it until the league says otherwise. I mean, I'm gonna go back to what David Griffin said. He was like, "Hey, when I think her name was Lisa Salters when she was interviewing Griffin, she like, well, what about the fans that paid to see this game?" He's like, "Well, what about the Cavalier fans that are at home that expect to see LeBron play? That are expecting to see him play in the playoffs and beyond." And I mean, he technically did have a point with that. It's a double-edged sword.
Are you saying that if he plays a game or if he doesn't rest a game, instead of just managing the minutes that he plays in the game, that we wouldn't, that Cavs fans would not be able to see him play in the playoffs? Because are you saying that, what is the answer there? Are you saying that he could get hurt? Like, or what is it?
You got to look at it like this. LeBron's already played more minutes than Michael Jordan his whole career and Larry Bird. So they have to find ways to get him rest. And really the only way to do it is to sit him for a whole game. So
that's not the only way. The way to do it is to limit the amount that you have him out there.
Well, you're not.
But that's the thing. Everybody keeps saying, but you can't. If
they could limit them, they already would. So basically, their idea is just to
tank every other game to let him get a day's. I don't agree with that. I agree that I feel like, and this is for any team, whether it's Golden State, Spurs, Milwaukee Bucks, I don't care. If they're healthy, they should play. If you want to rest the players, limit the amount of time that they're out there on the floor, and you can do that. You are the coach, or you are the whatever, the back room, whatever. You're the ones who swap out players or whatnot. So you know what? Swap out players. Let LeBron play for 5 minutes on the first quarter. Sit his ass down.
Again, at the end of the day, he's played more minutes in his career already than Michael Jordan and Larry Bird. So when they're going to rest him, they're going to rest him. They're not going to just let him play a few minutes. You're just going to sit. And I feel that's the right way to go.
I don't feel that's the right way to go. I feel like they should just limit how much he plays. Because at the end of the day, he's still an athlete. We know it's a hard job. We know it takes a lot out of you, but it's the career that you chose. At the same time, you limit the amount that he is playing. If you take that route from here on out and limit how much he's out there on the floor, I'm not saying every single game do that, but for the insignificant games like a Lakers game, let him play maybe 5 minutes per quarter. And guess what? He's rested. He hasn't played the full 42 minutes, and there you have him resting. You know what I'm saying? He's not going out there giving 110 every time. You know what I'm saying? Like, insignificant games, you can do that. You could limit how much he's playing. But when fans pay all of that money to see LeBron, if he's healthy, they should be able to see LeBron go out there and suit up and play the game.
Well, the way it's set up now, he's just going to rest the whole game until the league really steps in. To me, the league, they really need to get rid of the back-to-backs.
Well, you know what? The league right now, they're getting all of these. They're getting all of this money from like ABC and the whole big what is it, TV or television endorsement or whatever, which is going to help them raise the ceiling. What do you think is going to happen to that deal?
With all that money now you need to fix the schedules so that you won't have these back-to-backs anymore. Basketball is not like baseball. Baseball, they play a whole series, play every day. But baseball is a different game, different pace than basketball. Basketball's up and down. You get hurt, and then they have to travel city to city. At least with baseball, you're in one city for 3 to 4 days at a time. Basketball, you can be in Seattle. Well, not Seattle's 17 anymore right now. But basketball, you can be in Sacramento.
Supersonic.
You can be in Sacramento one night and in New York the next night. So it's like, and then back out in LA playing the Lakers or something. So the NBA, they need to fix the scheduling, get rid of the back-to-backs, get rid of the 4 and 5. They're going to have to expand the season to do it, but get a better scheduling system, then you won't have this. Until then, that's what they're going to do. They're just going to sit guys. And with LeBron sitting, it's not like LeBron missed the 6th game last night. He'll probably miss another game or 2. So overall, that's like 7, 8 games. So it's not like he's sitting every other game. It's just, right now it just sucks for those 6 or 7 games that he does miss.
But it's the integrity of the whole point. You make money by having fans. You don't continue to gain fans of a sport if players aren't playing, whether it's 1 game and they're still healthy or 6 games and they're still healthy. those players, those fans at those games, no matter, even if I'm a Clippers fan, Lord knows I'm not a Clippers fan, even if I'm a Clippers fan, I come to see my team go against the best team, or that team. And when I say that team, it doesn't matter if it's the Cavs, Golden State Warriors, Chicago Bulls, New York Nets. It don't matter. Brooklyn Nets, New York. What's New York? Yes. Oh, the Knicks. Sorry. Dang, they got really insignificant there. But okay, it doesn't matter. I'm coming to see that team's best players, their big three, if they're healthy, against my favorite team's big three. So whether I like the other team or not, whether the other team sucks or not, or whatever, or however that situation is, as a fan, I'm sitting there to see my team or the other team or whatever. I'm seeing them go head to head. Do I really feel like it's a win if my team beats the second and third string of another team? I mean, yeah, it goes into the win column, but how excited was I that they beat the Cavs? Because I know...
Or would you just rather lie and they just say that they have some type of victory? Would you just rather be that way?
I would feel much more comfortable, because guess what? I ain't a doctor, so I can't go down there and tap his kneecap and say, okay, his knee messed up. No, it would make me sleep better at night saying, oh, well, he's broke kneecap, or he's hurt, so he can't play. Oh, I understand that. Like I said in the beginning, I understand if they're hurt. Hey, I'm not a doctor. I can't go down there and say that. So I would rather you lie to me and say that they're hurt than to tell me they are not hurt and they're just sitting there watching the game that I paid all this money for. And I'm telling you, the television stations are not going to be happy either. Because sooner or later, they're going to have to come and pay Papa, okay? They're going to have to pay the Papa, because they're going to tell them, look,
until the NBA fixes,
we're paying y'all so that we can get these ratings. But how many people going to want to watch? How many people do you think turned off this television when they saw LeBron, Kyrie, and Kevin Love wasn't playing?
Probably a lot of people.
A lot of people. So guess how many ratings ABC lost because of that? A lot of ratings.
But it's gonna happen until the league steps in and tell them otherwise.
Well, it's gonna be the league, and it's gonna be the television stations that's paying them all that big money, and it's gonna be happening. So, everybody, let's get the discussion popping on this, because I know it's got to be a lot of basketball fans out there that were probably upset about this, just like I was, and he was too, about sitting players. I mean, because Golden State did it last week.
I was upset.
And they're doing it.
I was upset that JR played shitty games yesterday.
Yeah,
that's why I was upset.
I'm sorry about that too. But let's get the discussion popping. Hit the subscribe button and hit the like button if you like our commentary, so we can keep on doing more. Again, thank you for watching, and welcome to HouseofJaiys.